Hi everyone, and thank you for joining me for Blue Diamond Resorts webinar. My name is Keisha Milberg, and I am one of the business development managers for Blue Diamond Resorts. We're going to get started here. It's going to be a little different. I'm so used to seeing everyone and talking and finding out about everybody's family and how things are going in the industry. But I think all of us share the need to get together for sure. But hopefully by next year, we're all going to be able to do that. And again, I wish everyone the best. So we're going to get started here. When we look at the resorts map, you can see that we are all through the Caribbean. We have resorts in the Dominican Republic, Mexico, Jamaica, Antigua, St. Lucia. We even have a resort in Costa Rica. So we have something for everyone in any of the destinations in the Caribbean. One of the things that's been on everyone's minds here lately are the safety of your guests when they come down to our resorts. We do have a video on that in our trade show booth, so make sure you see that. But as you can see here, we're doing everything we can to make sure that they have an enjoyable time, but also have a safe environment for them. From the social distancing of being 6 foot apart to our staff being trained on all of the new protocols that are put in place when it comes to people being on a resort. We're going to start out with Royalton Luxury Resorts. These resorts are for those guests that are looking for a little bit more oomph in their vacation. These are for adults and for families. So we have rooms that will accommodate 5, 10 people. It depends on which room category you're going into. We have a 2-bedroom presidential suite, which is absolutely amazing, which has 2 bedrooms on each end. One of them has a king bed. The other one has 2 queen-size beds. And in the middle, there is a meeting area or a gathering area. But the coolest thing about that is there are 3 bathrooms. So no one will really have to share that much when it comes to the bathroom. But some of the highlights that I like to tell people about when it comes to our Royalton properties are our rooms are very spacious. You don't really feel like you're on top of each other. A lot of different USB plugs for everyone to keep connected with people back home. We also have an unlimited reservation-free dining, which is great for those guests that don't want to stand in lines to make reservations. So it makes it easy for them to eat. I would just give you a little bit of information. If people eat early in the evening, it's better to get there earlier than later, because in the evening, later evening is when a lot of people seem to be going out to the restaurants. And then there might be just a little bit of a wait for your guests, but just make sure they know that. Especially with kids, it makes it easier for them eating earlier. At least that was my experience with my kids. Another thing that is really cool about our resorts is we have complimentary 24-hour room service. So it doesn't matter if they've been taking a nap, they wake up and they're really hungry at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, they can get something to eat. Or if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and they're coming in from clubbing all night at our Score Sports Bar or our disco that we have on property. Another thing I'd like to tell you about is with the Score Sports Bar, we have the sports event guarantee. So anytime there's a major sporting event, it is guaranteed that we can get it on our TVs in the Score Sports Bar. I've been at the Royalton Riviera Cancun when the World Series was on, and I was there with a bunch of Cubs fans. So of course, when they won that World Series, they were very, very happy. One of the other things that we have at our resort that makes us stand out are the dream bed. Our dream beds were specifically designed for the Royalton Resort. You can pull back those covers and you'll see it right there on the tag. Some of the things that make it special are the solo split. So if one person likes to move around a lot at night and the other person likes to be perfectly still, they aren't going to be bothering each other in the bed. The person that loves to just be completely still will not even feel the other person moving. The other thing is it has the different pressure points in the bed. So there are more coils that are located right under your neck, under your back, and on your legs, so that you have a good night's sleep. If there's one thing that I like to have in a resort is a very comfortable bed, good food, and great company, and I think I can get through just about anything else. So we're going to tell you about some of our resorts right now. The Royalton Grenada, We just opened that resort not too awful long ago. It's a great property. It's a little smaller with 269 rooms, but it is in a great area. And everyone that I've had that have sent anyone to this resort has really enjoyed this property. So we have done a little bit of rebranding within the Blue Diamond Resorts. We have now changed Memories Splash to the Royalton Splash Punta Cana. So for those guests that are looking for a great resort for families, this is the one to send them to, because it has that great water park that you see right there. We don't only have water parks for kids, but we also have them for adults. My favorite slide is that yellow one right there in the middle. I lose my belly from the very beginning till I completely stop going back and forth in the middle there at the end. We have an arcade also for the children and adults if they want to go in and use it. But we also have kids programs too available for them. So we have a teen program and we have a kids program from ages 4 to 12 years old. We also have kids menus in the restaurants. I forgot to say that to you. And then we have the supervised activities such as teaching them Spanish or doing art with them, all of those kind of things. And as you can see down in the lower right-hand corner, that is one of the newly remodeled rooms, which we have done to all of our rooms now. And it is very spacious for those larger families. We also have an escape room, but it does come at an additional charge. But a lot of people are getting into those escape rooms now. So we have one right there on property that they can go in and have fun in. One of the other things that we have included in our portfolio are the over-the-water bungalows. These are Chairman over-the-water bungalows is how they are listed. These are fantastic, and they're located at the Royalton Antigua. What you're going to find there is all of those inclusions that you see along the left side of your screen there. So some of the things that they get are the private round-trip transfers. You have a butler that takes care of anything that you need. They have a mixology that they'll do right in your bungalow. And as you can tell, you have that hammock that is over the water there, that turquoise blue, beautiful water. You have an, it kind of like an infinity pool there too. But one of my favorite things is that glass bottom and that second picture there on the right side. It's a huge glass bottom there. So you can see all the fish and everything in the room. And of course, these rooms are very, very spacious too. They will even do their own personal fitness or yoga class right there in their bungalow for them. So they are definitely pampered when they do the Chairman over the water bungalow. So we're going to go on now to the Hideaway at Royalton. I like to tell everyone that this is like a boutique hotel within another hotel. So all of the hideaways at Royalton are located within Royalton Resorts. This is just an area that is designated for adults only, ages 18 years and older. They get all of the amenities that they would get staying at the Royalton, but just in an adult's atmosphere. They will also have their own restaurants, their own beach area, and their own beer. Oh my gosh. They will have their own beach area, their own restaurants, and their own pool area. So when it comes to adult-only properties, we have the Royalton Chic Resorts and Spa. We have now rebranded that name. Used to be called the Chic Resorts. One of the things that really stand out to me about this property is people that go to these resorts are those that are looking for a social atmosphere, those that want to be involved in a lot of different activities. We have some fantastic restaurants. At the Royalton Chic Punta Cana, we have the Tangine, where they come around while you're eating and belly dancing and that kind of thing. It's really a cool atmosphere there inside of that restaurant. But also, when it comes to guests that would be coming to these properties, it's going to be those that are looking for a modern architecture, that like to travel in groups, that are very social, that like to be connected. They will also like to have high standards. So when they expect it, they get it at the Chic Resorts. Another thing that stands out is the nightly entertainment that we have. We have guest DJs that come in and do the music for us sometimes, and the guests that are staying there really enjoy that. But we also do nightly shows, and then we also have comedy there and live entertainment from our own entertainment staff on property. Anyone who's looking for gourmet dining, they will find it at the Chic, Royalton Chics. When it comes to the demographics, as you can see here, purchase decision is 56% bias females, as we know, and usually the normal income would be $95,000. So for those that are looking for something for their guests that have the woman that makes the decisions, definitely look at the chic, because I don't think that they will be disappointed with any of our chic properties. We also, with the chic now, we have turned the Royalton Tweets Cancun into the Royalton Chic Cancun now. Some of the things that they will get to enjoy while they're there are the weekly parties. We do the Fancy Freak Femme Fatale and the Cache. And that one is really dedicated to the different destinations that they're in. If they're in Mexico, it's going to be dedicated to the history of Mexico. And in the Dominican Republic, it's going to go into the culture of the Dominican Republic. Some of the other things that we have are the Allure, which is a party that they have on top of the mermaid pool. We also have Eclipse, which is a fiesta, and then Pink at Black Beach party. This is for those that really want to just dress up and have a great time. So for those guests that like to enjoy things all natural, and that is clothing optional for you guys, the resort for them is the Grand Lido Negril. This resort has been around for a very long time, and when we purchased the property there in Negril, we had such an overwhelming request for keeping the Grand Lido that we did decide to keep the Grand Lido. So this is for guests that are 21 years and older, and it is a completely separate resort from the Royalton and the Hideaway at Royalton Negril, so that they can enjoy their own privacy and not have to wear a lot of clothes. This is a great resort for those that don't like to pay for the luggage fees. So at any of our Royaltons, our Chics, the Grand Lido, any of those, we have what's offered to the clients is the Diamond Club. These are going to be upgraded amenities for them. They have a separate check-in and check-out area. They have an upgraded drink menu. They have their own private beach area, another pool for just the Diamond Clubs. And then they also have butlers that take care of them. Just remember that now with the COVID-19 pandemic that we've got going on, things have changed a little bit, but once all this is over, all of this will be coming back to everyone. So we're looking for that. And another thing that I didn't mention to you guys is for your key cards, they're not keys. They are bracelets that you wear on your arm, and they actually look like a cute piece of jewelry for the girls, but not so cutesy that the guys can't wear it either. But the cool thing about it is they don't ever have to worry about finding their key to get back in their room, or realizing that once they get to the room, they left their key at the pool or something like that. It's right there on their arms at all times. And for those that seem to drink a little bit in the evening, if they write on the back of it what their room number is and put, "Please return me to that room," someone might get them back to the right room. We also have Planet Hollywood. Now, you guys know about Planet Hollywood, Costa Rica, but we've got an exciting opening that I'm going to tell you about in just a second. But this resort is designed basically just like the Royaltons are, except they give them a different play on the words. So for our dream beds, we call them the Fabulous Bed. We have the main event guarantee instead of the sports event guarantee. So these resorts are for those that want a lot to go on, but also for families that like to be into movies and things like that, because the nightly theme parties are going to be geared towards movies and theater and that kind of thing. They do a big party around the pool there in Costa Rica, which we haven't had the one open in Cancun yet. So I'm sure they're going to have the same thing, where they do like a big parade all the way around the pool area and getting people up and dancing and that kind of thing. It's really cool for guests to stay at this resort, because there's a lot to offer them for sure. And when it comes to dining, they'll never be hungry. We've got something for everyone. We even have Guy Fieri's burger joint. So for those that love burgers, and I'm telling you, those are some of the best burgers I've ever had there in Costa Rica, they would definitely enjoy the Planet Hollywood. So opening this December, we're looking at December 15th right now, we are going to be having the Planet Hollywood Beach Resort in Cancun. It is in Costa Mujeres, so it's north instead of south of the airport, And what you're going to find there is a fabulous kids water park, as you see there in the middle picture. But we also have a maze there. The spa is going to be gorgeous. There's a lazy river. We're going to have a flow rider. We're going to have a shipwreck cove. It's going to be amazing, that resort. And hopefully I'm going to be able to do a fam with everyone there. Well, not everyone, but a couple of different fams where all of you could come and visit it with me. I think that you'll be pleasantly surprised with this resort. And it also has a trampoline park and a golf simulator and arcade. It's going to be the creme de la creme here in just a couple of months. So within this Planet Hollywood, you know how with the Hideaway at the Royalton, we're going to have an adult scene at Planet Hollywood. So everything that I told you about the Hideaway will apply here at the adult scene. They'll have their own beach area. They'll have their own pool area. They will have their own secluded area for adults only. And then they, of course, have access to everything on the Planet Hollywood. For those that are looking for something a little different, everybody always gets those clients that tell you, oh, I've been going to Cancun. I just want something a little bit different. I can highly recommend the Mystique by Royalton Resorts, the one in Holbox. Not a lot of people know about Holbox, but it is a gem. Let me tell you, this is where a lot of people go that want to swim with the whale sharks. It's not very far from that at all, but it's like a little boutique hotel. And this is an EP hotel, so keep that in mind too. There are a lot of your guests or clients that you guys have that like to do EP instead of all-inclusive. So this is what we have to offer them. We have them in various destinations for them to choose from too. But they're going to be set on beautiful beaches, great atmospheres, a lot of places for them to go in and have dinner or breakfast or whatever they would like. There will be a restaurant on property for sure. Excuse me. Our Starfish properties are kind of like for those that are looking for a certain price point. Here you're going to get a lot of amenities added in, but you just don't go to this resort to get all of those luxury items that most people get. Most people that go to our Starfish resorts are looking for those properties that are in great destinations at the right price. So you will find 24-hour snacks. You will also have spacious guest rooms and amenities, and we do have a lot of connecting suites for them also. So now I'm going to go over all of the destinations and which resorts we have in each destination. We're going to start with Jamaica. As you can see here, we have Royalton White Sands, Blue Waters, Negril, and then we have the Hideaway at Royalton, Negril, and then Grand Lido, Negril. Here are some of your accommodations. As you can see, the Hideaway is very similar to the Royalton, and the Grand Lido is very similar also. We have a lot of swim out suites. We also have a chairman suite here that is 3,100 square foot. So for those that really want to be pampered, put them in that chairman suite. Mexico, we have the Hideaway at Royalton, Royalton Riviera Cancun, Royalton Chic Suites Cancun, Mystique Holbox, Planet Hollywood, and then the adult scene at Planet Hollywood. Here are some of your accommodations there. We also have a chairman suite here that's 2,400 square foot. We also have, look at the rooms there, the Mystique Holbox by Royalton. These rooms are gorgeous, very sleek, very clean. I just love that property. I can't say enough about it. In the Dominican Republic, you're going to find a Royalton Punta Cana, the Hideaway at Royalton Punta Cana. You will have the Royalton Bávaro, which is a fantastic resort and has the coolest lazy river around. I love that resort. It even has a bar inside of the lazy river in a cave, which is absolutely coolest thing ever. Then we have the Royalton Chic Punta Cana and Royalton Splash Punta Cana. Here are some of your accommodations. Beautiful accommodations, very, very spacious. One thing I like to highlight here is the Royalton Chic Punta Cana. It has a lot of those underlightings with the pinks and the purples and that kind of thing. It's very, very modern touch to that. In St. Lucia, we have the Hideaway at Royalton. We have the Royalton St. Lucia, Mystique St. Lucia, and then the Starfish St. Lucia. Here are your accommodations there. Here I can point out to you the Royalton Family Suite. There is a door there that you see where that couch is sitting. That is actually a mirror, but that closes and gives the bedroom its privacy. So the kids can be on the one side with that pull-out sofa and the parents on the other. They both have their own TVs. They have their own mini bars and such. So they do at least have some privacy there. Excuse me. In Antigua, we have the Royalton Antigua, and this is where the Pyramid over the water bungalows are located. Here are your accommodations. Costa Rica, we have the Planet Hollywood. I love this resort. I took a group there. Well, I've taken a couple of groups there, but I took a group there not too awful long ago. And when we were there, the monkeys come through the trees, try to get on the resort, want something to drink, want something to eat. They tell you not to feed them for sure, but they are very friendly. The little babies love to come out there. If you guys are on my Facebook page, you saw the video I put of the one drinking the alcohol out of the glass. But in the mornings, you can hear different animals all around you. I could have swore that I heard a jaguar, but something was roaring out in the woods. I didn't go very far to try to find out what it was, but I could have swore it was like a jaguar or something. But we are one of the only resorts that have a beach there. It is a great beach area. The sand is a little different, of course, because it is in Costa Rica, but it is a beautiful resort there. And the Guy Fieri's Burger Joint's right by the pool area there. Don't forget about our wedding department. They can, your clients can begin their forever in paradise at one of our resorts. And we can do them at every single one of our resorts. So we have them at the Royaltons, the Hideaway, Starfish, and the Chic properties. Here are just some of the pictures of what we can do for you. When they book a wedding with us, they're going to get a professional wedding planner for them that will take care of everything that they need. They can do rooftop weddings. We can do large weddings, such as our Indian weddings, which I'm going to get to right now. We did a lot of extensive training on how to do these weddings, because if you guys know anything about Indian weddings, when you do an Indian wedding, it's not just a one-day event. It is like over a course of several days. And usually you get a very significant amount of people within that wedding party that come to that. So that is a money maker for sure. And here are some of the wedding inclusions and some of the prices. You see, it's a 12 event hours for just one of their wedding packages. And then some of them have 14 hours. I mean, these things are just something else. But if you get to do an Indian wedding, you will be productive there with your commission, because they do a great job with the Indian weddings. Here's another type of the weddings that we do, Bollywood. And I am not great at pronouncing those words, so I'm not even going to try for y'all. But you can see here that they start out at $9,900 there too. But as you can tell, they're very elaborate. Another thing I want to tell you guys about, and we're very excited about, this month, September, we're bringing back our BD Agent Rewards program. So everyone, please be patient with us. We are going to get everything rolling again for you. You will be getting emails from us telling you what you need to do. If you have already applied for cards, you might have to go back and apply for your cards again. So if you have any issues, just contact myself or the other BDM, which is Vonda, and we can help you with anything that you need there. And in our booth, you will find all of our wedding information. You will find all of our brochures. You will find all kind of different videos there that you can watch on different resorts that we have available for you. So I thank you for taking the time to listen to me and learn about the Blue Diamond Resorts. Again, I know that everyone's pretty stressed right now, but I think that once we can all get back together, we'll be even happier to be seeing each other's face and hugging each other and that kind of thing. Again, I hope everyone enjoyed my presentation for you, and you guys have a wonderful day.